What's up, everybody? Welcome to CrossFire, the conversational review show presented by 4Next Level Gamers. I'm your host, Cutter28, and joining alongside me, as always, Black Knight 6222. Today, we're heading back to the Xbox One launch lineup. We are talking about Ryse, Son of Rome by Crytek. The story of Ryse is based around Marius, the main protagonist, and he goes ahead and talks about how his adventures have brought him to the current time of which he's telling his story. So it's a rewind of Marius to the beginning where he wasn't a Roman soldier, and then brings him up to that pace of that story. And from there we can continue on from the present day where he's telling the story and continuing on till the end of the game. For me, this is I like those where how they jump back and then they jump back into the future and kind of tells that rewind of how things are going.
Yeah, it brings you along, keeps you, gives you a good idea where he's come from.
It's a backstory, right, of how long he's been and how he's kind of grown up in the sense that now he is that Roman soldier and this is how he's become to that.
Right.
I like the story.
Yes.
I like the fact that it's a new IP.
Yes.
We're somewhere different than what we're typically used to in these games that we're kind of featuring a lot lately.
Yeah.
It's a new story. The Roman setting is a nice feature.
Yes. Yeah, it is. I enjoy that history part of it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very cool. And they also go with the times too, as far as everything was so barbaric.
Yeah.
Right? Because when it comes to the combat, there is no letting up. We're slicing off arms, you're cutting people's throats.
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't shy away from that, because this should have been an M-rated game, and it is an M-rated game for a reason.
Yep.
And they didn't stay away and say, oh, we'll take the soft side of this, right? Well, you're going to go back in the Roman time, show me the gritty side of what they did there, and it was awesome to see some of that guts. And it kind of got to the point, though, where it kind of became repetitive in a sense as well, right?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that combat setting the combat is cool, it's fluid, it feels great near the beginning, but when you get past a certain point of the game, you get this sense of, well, I've already done this.
Yes, yeah. I've already taken on four soldiers, 4 barbarians at one time, and more waiting to jump in. The minute you kill one, there's another one ready to go. There were times, my forearm wrist was pretty sore from battling away.
It becomes a quick time events, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of protecting yourself, weaving in and out, and then following the button procedures to do your kind of that special finishing move at the end. Yeah,
it took a little bit for me to get onto that. With the button pushing, I was getting too far ahead of myself, where I was 1 or 2 buttons ahead of the movements that he was doing, and you really have to back off. Push that button once and wait till he makes that move before you make your next move.
Yeah, it's all about the timing.
It is about the timing, and if you get that timing down, very rewarding.
It is rewarding. It is nice, and you're constantly on the fly of changing out whether you want to focus on building up your focus meter or building up your experience points,
your health life.
That's right. And then you can adjust accordingly, and if you find that you're losing in battle, you can immediately change that so that you go over to your health, and then you start building up your health as you perform your times and your quick time events properly.
Right.
Nice little feature.
Nice feature.
Yeah. So Ryse is the launch title for the Xbox One that I think has taken the most advantage of the hardware and brought out the prettier side of the graphics. This felt really next gen.
Next gen, yes. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, it's got that next gen feel. Graphic was good. It's very busy. There's so much going on around you at all times, really.
Yeah, it's almost chaotic. But controlled, though, you know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, there's a sequence there where you fall off this boat, and all these boats are charging in, and then everything kind of just goes to hell. And then there's towers falling, and there's smoke going over here, there's arrows, and there's boulders, and there's people everywhere.
Yes.
Perfect. It was so cool that I got that sense of, I gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta rush towards this thing, protect myself. And then you're trying to watch everybody, and you're looking over here, and then you're looking over there, and you're, holy, look at that. Isn't that nice? And all of a sudden, boom!
Boom! Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I felt really connected. It drew me in this experience.
Word. Yeah, good word.
Right?
Yep.
It was awesome to see this kind of stuff.
One of the things I really enjoyed about this was the ability to group.
Yeah.
You know, to get the rest of your soldiers, your army together and group together and work as a team,
Yep.
as well as on your own. You know, you had times where everyone had to use their shield to protect themselves against the incoming arrows.
It was cool.
It was very cool. So you're not just on your own fighting. There are times when you work with your team and the other soldiers.
Yeah, there is a single player story, but yeah, there's a unit at the same time as you're kind of progressing through the story that you're all up, like you say, you're up with your shields and you're moving forward. So there's a team, and then you're back on your own, and then you go back to your team again at certain points throughout the story, and you're holding up your shields, protecting yourself, and then you're charging. And then it goes to this sense of like a tower defense sort of thing, where you pop out and you're able to place units over here and then units over there.
Right.
And you tell your arrows to shoot over there, and you guys move over there, and then I'm going to go this way, and then you go back into your unit. And you hold up your shields. I love that shield feature.
Yes.
So cool. You're there in front, and then there's guys above you, and they just cover over top of you, and
and then
back.
You know, and then you can open up. The whole squad throws their spears,
Yeah.
you know, and then block again when the arrows come in. It's a great feeling.
It was awesome because the arrows shoot up, and there's like, I don't know how many, 20 arrows or so, and they all go up, and all of a sudden the guys they just fall.
Start dropping.
Yep. And then you pull your shields up, and then you start moving forward again.
Form up. Shields, lads. Dressing. Hold, men. Shields, men. Steady up, lads. Raise shields. Let's go.
I like the new IP. I like that. I'm hoping that there's going to be a second one.
Yes, so am I. Yeah, I would have no trouble going back again and playing that whole game over again.
Yeah, they have little collectibles too. So as far as replay goes, I think typically when I play a story and I'm done the story, I'm done.
Right.
Right. There's no
Right.
sense in me going back. Sometimes there are things to collect, so I may go back to collect those things. But once I've achieved that story, I'm on to the next game.
Right.
But for here, I kind of get that sense of, because there is so much going on, I may actually go back to see, okay, well, I missed this, and I saw, oh man, okay, that's cool because I missed that earlier, and then find out the rest of those collectibles and build up my experience. So then we can open up and you can get into your customization of all your focus meters and your experience meters, and then you get the new finishing moves and all that kind of stuff. So what do you have this Roman adventure, Ryse, Son of Rome from Crytek?
I will rate this at a 9. I really enjoyed the game, and like I said, I would definitely play it again.
Yeah, I felt comfortable. I felt good with where they took this new IP. I like to see the fact that it is something new, something I have not played before. And I'm going to go with an 8 on this one. I really enjoyed it.
Great.
All right, everybody, thank you for watching. As always, you can follow us on Twitter at 4nextlevelgamers. Head over to our website for everything video game related at 4nextlevelgamers.com. As always, you can find me on all your consoles at Cutter28.
And you can find me at Black Knight 6222.
Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next level. We're out.